Hello everyone, and in today's video what I'm going to be doing is using the Dell Wyse for its actual purpose for once. Essentially I'm going to be installing lubuntu on it with Moonlight in order to get screen capture from another PC. So essentially we're going to be streaming from the PC and we're going to see the image on the Dell Wyse. So essentially what you need to do this is first go into the terminal, do sudo apt update, which I've already done, sudo apt install snap, then finally snap install Moonlight. That's essentially it. So you've done that. Once you've done that, go to Moonlight in your games. Once you're in Moonlight, you should probably first go to your settings to sort of change the things to what you like. I'd recommend a video bitrate around 80 Mbps. And VSync and full screen are pretty good, stereo. The rest I just leave on default, 60 FPS. And to pair, you click on the device. Then on the Sunshine website, you enter in your PIN. 8886 and the device name. Send. Now that lock's going to be removed. Just click on it. Click play on desktop. It says here Control-Shift-Q to disconnect the session. If you need to disconnect, as you can see, we are now on the desktop. Everything's working fine. 1080p 60, 80 Mbps. So yeah, it's pretty cool. The first thing I'm going to be doing is playing CS2, just to show you can even game on here along with doing, you know, sort of more like workstation work or like writing notes and stuff, which is sort of more what it was intended for. So you can see I'm now in, and just play, and there's little to no delay. Obviously I've got pretty good internet, it's on the same network, so keep that in mind. As you can see now that I'm in the game, it's running pretty much perfectly, and however I can see that there is a slight blur and there is VSync issues, which I think is the monitor. For a Dell Wyse that's streaming, it's actually pretty good. You can see the B-top in one of the corners of the screen, and we're only averaging about 40% CPU usage. It's actually quite good. So yeah, this is on 1080p 60 at 80 bitrate. Okay, so I think that's enough CS2 on this bitrate and resolution. Now I'm going to bump all those settings up just to see what happens. So now I'm going to set this to 4K, 1440p, sorry, and I'm going to turn the video bitrate all the way up. Now that it's turned up, I can barely see that it's a stream anymore. It's quite clear. Not exactly monitor clear, but it's very close. And now that we've turned it up, I see barely any CPU usage difference. Temperature was already high, but the usage is around the same, maybe only a bit higher, if that, if you guys can see. So yeah, overall I'd consider the Dell Wyse quite good for this usage in general. Honestly, pretty flawless apart from the screen tearing issues that I'm having. And since it's just coming off of a decent PC, with a 4060 and a Threadripper, and it's not much you can notice, especially if you have good internet connection. So yeah, please don't judge my gameplay, and I'd definitely recommend this if you have a PC that's in another room that you want to connect to, something similar. Now since the input delay is pretty good and so is the audio, YouTube is nearly flawless with me having this 8K rendered video set to 1440p on this PC and simply playing it. Now for a bit of a video watching test. This is a video I've rendered in 8K, which is running at 1440p in YouTube. And I'm just going to test it now for any bumps in CPU usage and such. And that's that. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.